Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your East Oakland advocate for Zinni62 Media. Today, I want to talk about a very harmful piece of legislation which is making its way to Governor Gavin Newsom's desk as we speak. So, in the next 2 weeks, this piece of legislation, specifically California Assembly Bill 630, was passed by the Senate on Friday. And what that does, it allows in two counties, Los Angeles County and Alameda County. Those are the only two targeted locations for this piece of legislation. And what the legislation does, it allows law enforcement to confiscate RVs, trailers, or any portable living structure, to take them if they have a monetary value of less than $4,000, and or they are in registration violations, meaning that their trailer RV registration is out of date and not current. And so that is another loophole that allows law enforcement to confiscate these people's homes without any compensation or an offer of temporary housing. Literally, they're just going to put people in tents on the street, because the folks, what they're going to do, they may have lost their home, they may have lost their property, but I guarantee that it will not solve the problem. You may remove the RV, the trailer, or something such as that. However, you're going to put yourself into a far worse situation, because people will build shelters, build temporary tiny homes, tents. These are all things that will appear in place of those RVs, because there's no housing available in the city of Oakland and Alameda County. So where are these people going to go? They're not magically going to disappear. In fact, they're going to make a bigger appearance, likely on your front step, because the city of Oakland right now and Alameda County simply play musical chairs with the homeless. They're not offering them any long-term permanent housing of any substance. A majority of the people get placed into temporary housing for maybe 3 days, actually. And they lie to the public. The city of Oakland lies to the public, saying that they're put into temporary housing for up to 2 years. Well, all of those programs have failed, and they have closed because city of Oakland ran out of money and stopped paying those programs. Literally on Wood Street, there was BOSS, building opportunity on building on self-sufficiency, BOSS. They literally were owed over $400,000 by the city of Oakland. And because they ran out of money and the city of Oakland refused to pay them any of their contract, BOSS let go all of the employees, the workers at those sites. Also, the folks that were already sheltering in that location as part of Oakland's city of Oakland's agreement with the homeless along Wood Street, they lost their housing, and literally there was a state of chaos on the BOSS site. This was the temporary site at Wood Street that everybody talked about last year in 2024. 100 units of shelters, and so they were going to be able to temporarily house folks, and then that temporary housing was supposed to last up to 2 years. Well, it didn't even make it a year before they ran out of money and they closed down. So this is what we're looking at. And so folks simply confiscating people's property is a violation of the 14th Amendment. And so we, the homeless, have already sued the city of Oakland, and we have won. And the case with city of Oakland against Morale, which is Nita B. Nita B is still the voice that has to be heard before any encampment management policy can be implemented or changed. Same thing with Ken Houston's dumb encampment abatement program, which got tabled last week, meaning that it is not moving forward because it violated so many constitutional rights. Plus, the Alameda County Board of Supervisors sent a letter to the Oakland City Council saying that if you implement this abatement policy, we will no longer pay for any programs or support any programs for the homeless in the city of Oakland, meaning that they would pull all the funding. That's a lot of money, folks, coming from Alameda County. And then also we're talking about no funds coming from the county off of Measure W to help deal with the homeless population. So that is the main reason why that Ken Houston's homeless encampment abatement program was tabled. I knew it was going to be tabled. I saw the letter from the Alameda County Board of Supervisors, which was going to be read at Wednesday's meeting. And if you have not seen the meeting, I had my community representative, Toya. And Toya is going to be coming on here shortly and talk about her first city council meeting in attendance. And she had made a lot of great points, and she made some good statements. She's kind of a person that I've taken under my wing to mentor her and bring her up to speed on Oakland politics and the homeless politics of Alameda County. So things are changing. The leadership will be changing, but Toya will be taking a more affirmative role in managing and helping assist Oakland with providing real housing solutions to the homeless. But getting back to AB 630, we want to encourage Governor Gavin Newsom not to sign that legislation. And in fact, we want him to veto that piece of legislation, which would bring a lot of lawsuits from Alameda County and also Los Angeles County against the state, because we have already have gone to court and we have beaten the state, Caltrans specifically, in a lawsuit, and we named these specific constitutional rights violations, and we won on those constitutional right violations. We have property, community land trust property, which was ordered by the courts through Caltrans. I currently have one 20-acre parcel over here in East Oakland, and then we have another 20-acre parcel which has become available as of July 1st, and it literally sits behind me. And then shortly there's another 10-acre property across the street from me which is about to become available, and it was previously an illegal cannabis grow house. And so the new property owner is clearing out everything, literally. There's 5 buildings on the site. One of those buildings has opportunity to create an indoor kitchen for what I'm proposing would be a youth center for those folks that are aging out of the foster system. They need somewhere to go, have housing, have support. medical, educational opportunities and assistance. This would be that building across the street from me, which current address is 850 860 77th Avenue. And like I said, we could build out 4 of those buildings for 2-story apartments for the youth, for our youth center. There's showers already in building 5, along with the kitchen. There's also office space for management. So that's already pretty well set up, and we're proposing an age range of 18 through 25. Once you reach 25, you have the option of going in to the site behind me, and then being assigned deeply affordable space, which in this case, if you have no income, it does not disqualify you from this, because everything was paid for by Measure W funds. So the building is paid for, the property is paid for, the electricity is off-grid solar for everybody on the property, so that you do not have an energy bill. And then we're asking the city, in lieu of paying these third-party intervention agencies, to redirect those funds to pay for garbage and water for those sites. It will save the city of Oakland significant money in the long run. So again, we want to encourage you, the Alameda County voters, to contact your legislators, especially your senator, and also Governor Gavin Newsom, to veto Assembly Bill AB 630. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't already subscribed to Zinni 62 Media, please do so.